Welcome to the Witchy Work Wishes podcast, a place to find your weekly inspiration for bringing your personal witchcraft practice into your business, work, and office. Welcome to Witchy Work Wishes. Thank you for joining me today. I am your host, Charlene, and we are picking up right where we left off last week, talking with Justin, the Pagan Padre, about Sigil magic. But first, I like to share some things I did over the weekend to help with my own personal practice. With the holidays here, it's all fun and games, ordering gifts and buying things for the people we love until it comes time to wrap them. Not very glamorous by any means. It's hard work, to dive in and get everything perfectly pretty with holiday paper, ribbons, and tags. But it can be magical. So that's what I did with my wrapping this weekend. I lit candles, I had music playing, and I set the mood so I can incorporate all of my love and intentions into each gift. Each pull of the Scotch tape, each fold of the paper, and each curl of the ribbon. Now, my family has a tradition with presents that a clue, a small one, is written on each gift tag. And Christmas morning is not a free-for-all. We go one by one. And as each gift is handed out, the recipient reads aloud the clue so we can all go, I wonder what it is. So wrapping takes time. It takes serious effort, but I included a little of my witchcraft and a little of my energy into every step to make it even more magical. So after that huge process was done, and I honestly say done lightly, there's a bunch more to do, but when I had reached my done, I was ready to relax and do a card pull. I have so much enthusiasm and hope and happiness tied to the holidays, to Christmas and Yule, that I wanted some direction, something to help guide me a little through this next week. I went to my oracle deck and I drew the wolf spirit, which says, "Turn your knowledge into wisdom." The wolf spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all into your body, mind, and spirit, the lessons you have learned along the way? Do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience into magic. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of the wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. And you know what? Oh, I love that card. I feel it. Deep down in my heart, I feel it. I know I'm in alignment and I know I'm in harmony and I am being loyal to my goals and dreams. So I am harnessing all of this energy right now, all of the warmth and fuzzy holiday feelings and thoughts that I'm having, and I am embracing them all the way through. At the end of the day, I built a fire in my fireplace and allowed myself just to, marinate in all of the holiday energy. And I made my own sigil to work with the holiday fire magic. I have that as the image of this week's podcast episode over on my Instagram page and my Facebook page. All right, now back when we did the episode with Annika talking about tallow magic, I knew I would be tweaking my own personal holiday gifts a bit with the bedtime lavender spray and the lavender balm. And I knew right after I wanted to incorporate tallow into the products that I was creating. Now, originally I thought I would be using some full moon water from November, but I changed gears and decided on the new moon that is happening right now, especially since part of it was charging crystals, specifically the amethyst for the boys, that are going to be part of the gifts that I'm making. And you guys know the moon plays such a big part in creating the energy we want to harness, if that is part of your practice. Full moons are all about energy at its top, at its most powerful. And I think this is probably the most widely used phase of the moon for charging, right? Waning moon is all about releasing and letting go. New moon is about fresh beginnings, new starts, manifesting. And then waxing moons are all about growth and expansion. So I thought about my gifts and the meaning behind them and the energy that I wanted with them. And you know what? The new moon energy was really more appropriate for them. So this very pretty December new moon happening right now is what I am working with. It's all about getting a good night's sleep so my boys and my mom will wake up fresh and ready for the new day. And speaking of the moon, we are right smack dab on the December new moon. Yesterday she was in her dark moon phase, and today it's that first sliver, that tiny peek around the corner of light with her new moon. And a December new moon brings some fun energy. December is a big month in general, right? There's so much going on, and Yule is only a week away. So think about letting go of the hustle and bustle a little bit and the old energy of November. We are in a fresh start right now, embracing the Yule spirit that is on the way. And this is a great time for newness in many areas of our lives. It's a good time to manifest what we want and desire. It's a great time to embrace new beginnings. All right, on to Sigil Magic. I had so much fun last week talking with Justin, and as a reminder, he and I recorded this while he was on a road trip of sorts with his wife and 3 kids. And guess what? At the end of today's episode, Justin has a big reveal that we are all very excited about. So let's jump back into it and pick up right where we left off last week with Justin and Sigil Magic. So once you have a sigil, does it ever, I think I'm thinking back to the servitor episode that I had, and it's not like a sigil isn't like a servitor in that you have to release it and say goodbye and say that its time is done, right? A sigil is there for when you need to use it and grab that energy, right?
Right. Yeah. I would say, like, if you have a sigil you use every single day to, like, I don't know, once a month, once a week, whatever you feel called to, draw that sigil out and charge it.
Mm-hmm.
Put it under a new moon or a full moon, which would incorporate, lunar magic.
Right.
With it.
Perfect.
Or something that I've really been getting into is like sun magic.
It's funny. I did the episode I did last week was all about, things you could potentially get, for gifts for the holiday season. And I grabbed 22 different types of practices in witchcraft. And people just do not give solar witchcraft enough credit. Like, we always are talking about the moon, always. Like, it's just so common, witch or no witch, people are fairly drawn to it. But that sun and the solar magic, there's a lot of power there. I mean, it's the sun, right?
I think the reason why is because we see the sun every day, and it's out, and it causes us to have sunburns, and we associate it with us having to go to work and do all the mundane stuff. Where the moon, she comes out and it's like, hey, I'm here. I'm mysterious.
Yeah, it's nighttime. It's your time. It's your personal time. It's a little more mystical.
Time to wind down, take a nap.
Of course.
That's what my kid calls it when he wakes up. I had a good nap.
That's a good nap. All right, so you just started dabbling in it more, or you're just for some reason just drawn to it right now?
I've just been really drawn to it. Like, I'll take my water bottles and I'll leave them in like the dashboard of my truck and charge them with the sun.
There's a lot of energy.
It really is, especially like sun tea. It's something I've never really been a fan of because I've never heard of it. I thought it was just pointless growing up. But now, doing it, it's like, oh wow, there's so much magic that can go into this.
So isn't Hecate's Day Sunday? Wait, did I just say Hecate, or is it Hecate or Hecate? Oh my gosh.
It's up for interpretation.
Okay, what do you say?
I say Hecate.
Okay. But her day is Sunday, isn't it? Or is it Saturday?
I believe it's Sunday.
It is. I mean, so there's another thing, and that's the sun.
Monday.
Right?
Monday.
Monday.
Because because Monday is the moon day.
Oh, she is one of them. Yeah. Okay. Well, I know. Let's see. Other things that are associated with the sun, like for the days of the week, and the gods or goddesses for Sunday.
For the Apollo.
Apollo.
So yeah, Apollo, Balder would be Balder for the Norse would be your sun god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot you can pull in from doing some sun magic.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm going to start dabbling in just to see why I'm being drawn to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might just be
I think
temporary, right? It could just be there's something right now that you need to be working with.
yeah, it could be.
I love that though. Okay, back to sigils though. So we have our sigil. Definitely you recommend charging it, and you'll know maybe when, like, the individual will know when some more energy needs to be given to it. So gosh, I mean, honestly, we could do both sides of the moon and the sun for that matter, right? Sun's got a bunch of
Yeah,
energy.
yeah,
You could pull new moon energy if you need to give it new, a new revitalization. Full moon energy, that's got a bunch of, there's a lot of ways to go with that.
there most definitely is, and I think that's one of the reasons why I love witchcraft because you can do so much. The sky is truly the limit.
Literally what I love the most too. And just, I think each different practice blends over just a little bit. There's so many that you can combine because they're so close, and some have little parts, especially for chaos magic. It's a little bit of everything, right? It's
Yeah,
things that
it,
clash, and that keeps your interest probably peaked because there's so many different areas you could be working with.
yeah, it's one of those things that's like I need to do a spell. I don't have any jars because my kids would break them. I got a I got a Pringles bottle can though.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, and it's biodegradable.
That's right. And it works. It totally works. That is awesome. All right. Well, anything else with sigils that you would recommend people to, hey, don't forget, or think about this, or any other thoughts with it?
I would say if you make a sigil that it's probably best to not tell anyone what it is
Mm-hmm.
because people use that and add something to it to disrupt the magic you've put into it. Basically, turn it against you.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that one. That keeps it meaningful just for you and keeps the power with you.
yeah. Something else would probably be keep a list or like a journal with what they mean. Because
Mm.
I know when I first got started, I was creating them and they were just kind of left all over
Mm-hmm.
on random pieces of paper, and I could never for the life of me remember what it was for.
So oh my gosh, I'm going to totally go down a side road here if you don't mind.
That's perfect.
Okay, good. So when I'm just doing the research more on, do you actually have a shadow book or book of shadows?
I have my phone, which is it, and then I also have like two other books that I write things down in. Yes and no.
Yes. Both. I am so inherently, literally scared that somebody is going to find a book that I write down that it stops me from writing anything down. And I just hope I don't forget stuff. Like and it contradicts to the core the type of person I am. I am so organized. I have lists. I have, schedules, and I love that type of stuff. And it gives me energy. But to put down this personal side of me into writing where somebody could just pick it up, some random person could pick it up, scares me enough to where it has stopped me from doing it. So it's
You
hard.
could definitely email it to yourself.
Okay. Yeah. The digital side of it.
Yeah. If you have like an iPad, one of
Mm-hmm.
my members today, they had a iPad, and I thought they were just drawing and doodling, and I just casually asked, I was like, "What are you doing?" And and they were like, "Oh, well, check this out," and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool," because everything looked super like aesthetically pleasing and
Mm-hmm.
honestly really interesting to see because I've seen them like people share things online, but it's just really cool to see it like in person. Like, oh, and they have different books.
So that was their personal grimoire, or not book of shadows, for personal stuff, but that was probably just, or one of their grimoires.
Yeah, that was literally just their. Yeah, that was literally just their book of shadows that they had like 4 or 5 different ones. Like, I don't remember what the thing on their tablet was called. Like, it was different books, and they clicked on it and they're like, yeah, this one's for XYZ. This one's for this. This one's for this. And I'm like, oh wow, I've never
There are
thought about that.
there are so many good like digital planners or good notes, things that you can download into good notes for the iPads. You could literally have different books, lock that thing up, and then it's all. So that would probably be my safest bet, Justin. That's a good call.
Yeah, you can do that, and also it's on your iPad, so you can make a sigil for it.
That's right. There we are. Perfect. Oh my gosh, that's right.
Is
that a puppy?
No, that's one of the twins.
That's right. Sorry.
On a wildly chaotic note, I said it before, I have 3 boys.
Yes.
We just found out we are expecting baby number 4.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations to the entire card. That's so exciting.
Thanks.
This
time we're all thinking pink. All thinking pink.
Are you going to find out
everything? Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I did on
my anxiety is too bad for that. To not know.
All right. If you want me to send pink vibes your way, I promise I will.
Yes, send pink vibes.
When is the baby due?
In August.
Oh my
So Leo season.
Ooh, interesting. Do you have a Leo in your family yet?
No. Ooh, my best friend is a Leo.
Huh?
And he's awesome. My twins are Scorpios.
Yep.
My oldest is an Aquarius.
Oh.
I'm a Pisces. And my wife is a Gemini.
Wow. So, you're going to have the spectrum here.
I need fire to counteract a bunch of this.
This baby is meant to be.
Oh my goddess. Spirit was just like, hey, bud, this is why you're going to lunar magic or to solar magic.
This is it. This might be it, right?
It literally just like chills down my back.
That's it.
And was like, this is why. And I was like, what? I was like, oh.
Oh, that's right.
In this moment.
Oh my God.
That was wild.
Justin, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Well, boy or girl, that's going to be an amazing addition to your family.
Yes. If it's a boy, there's no more kids.
I would like to hear your wife's opinion on that, please.
She is in full agreement.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, she literally just got out of the car. But yes, no, she is in full agreement. If this one's not a girl, then we're all done.
Okay, that's it. But hey, four is a good pack, man. Between the two of you, that's good.
Yeah.
Justin, can I share that on the podcast or no? Do you want me to?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Good. Okay, so yeah, you've got the full spectrum there. That's going to be pretty exciting bringing a Leo in.
Yes. I'm hoping for Leos.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. So 4 kids. Can you even imagine?
I can't imagine. Even still, I have twins. I still can't fathom that one.
That's a whole different ballgame in itself.
Yeah. So, and they're all so drastically different.
That makes up a tight family then, because everybody's got their own unique path.
Yeah, and it's really awesome because, like I've said before, my oldest, we started telling him about the gods when he was super little, and he doesn't know the moon other than the fact that the moon is Mani.
Oh, I know that from the Norse paganism.
Yes,
not pagan. So, the Norse. Sorry, I don't know why I said that.
It's okay.
I'm thinking of you. I'm thinking of you.
And it's just really cool because the other two, I haven't had to tell them anything about it. He tells them about it.
Did you say he likes it?
Oh, he's saying in Walmart. Megan ran into Walmart to grab some stuff.
Oh, I love it. Well, you know what? The power of stuff coming from siblings. Walmart. Where did Mom go?
This is what I get for working with Loki. Twins.
That's exactly what you get.
The crazy thing is I have a contact who's order. She is like, yes, do X, Y, Z this way, and Loki's like, yeah, but you don't have to.
You hear him chiming in. May I offer another alternative?
Yeah, literally, it's.
If I may,
Hakate's Yzma pull the lever crunk, and Loki's like, okay, pulls the wrong lever on purpose.
I hear you, but I'm going to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Justin, it's so nice to hear the kids and to hear your family. Thank you for letting them be a part of this. That's awesome.
Yeah, they definitely are not going anywhere anytime soon.
This is part of your life, and that's the best part of all this is, hey, this is me, and take it or leave it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of, they went to the class with me that I taught today, and they just hung out and played. And
It sounds perfect. It really does. And you hold these classes outside, right? Didn't you say that before?
yes, we got approved. We're fully funded by the RSO, the Religious Support Office.
Mm-hmm.
Fully funded. We've got our own area outside this really pretty tree area. We call it the Grove. Everyone has started calling it that now, like even the Christian groups. They've came to me and they've asked if they could use it. And, my obvious answer was, yeah, just don't leave trash.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a gathering place for everybody then.
Yeah. And even they've been like, what is different about that area down there? And we're like, well, we're taking care of it.
And it's going to be absorbing your energy.
Yeah. And we do. We have one really big tree, and we include it in all of our magic stuff. Like all of our rituals so far, except for Mabon, was held around that tree.
That's got to be magical just in itself.
Yes.
How fun. What an amazing journey that you're on with this. And who knew, right? Back in like spring of this year, who knew this is what you were going to be doing?
It's crazy because I was talking to my wife, and I was like, did you ever in your life, when we met, think I would be doing this?
Right.
And mind you, when we met, I was a youth pastor assistant for the Pentecostal church.
I think you mentioned that before. Yes.
Yeah. So now that I'm doing this, it's absolutely bonkers.
I don't
and
even
the fact
know.
that everything got so big so fast.
So, well, that just shows you the need for it. Otherwise it wouldn't have, honestly.
Yeah.
How amazing. Okay. So I think we started this and then I shot you down another couple roads. So any like final words for the sigils, or, hey, don't forget, I think we started doing that. I think that's a pretty good recap of it. Certainly gives the power to the individual of creating their own magic and their own sigil. And then what elements what elements
most definitely
drop it out are going to be up to you, whether you draw it on a bay leaf and burn it for extra stuff, or draw it into your coffee just to speed things up, or there's so many different things you could use. Really, honestly, I think you could use sigils in almost every step of your practice.
Yeah. I would say final thoughts is, I think I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again just because it's so true. Just remember the acronym KISS, which is keep it simple, stupid.
Yep, I know that one.
I feel like that's just the easiest way, because I feel like sometimes as people, we overcomplicate things that don't need to be complicated.
And certainly working with our emotions or what our intentions are, I think your first step might be to write out a big sentence, right, of what you're looking for. But then if you spend some time and really, center yourself, that can probably be broken down to, on some level, 1 or 2 words, if not just one itself. It's, what does that sentence represent, or what is the feeling you're trying to create? And then from that one word, you could probably create a pretty cool sigil.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So like, I was just thinking about it as you were talking, and like, instead of saying, protect this home, you could write out home protection, which shortens it.
That's it.
Immensely.
Yeah. Now, have you seen where people, they take out the repeating letters, of course, but they'll also take out the vowels to really shorten it down? Do you like that?
Yes, I have seen that.
Have you done that one or not really?
I have.
You have? Okay.
Yeah. I feel like if you don't like the way the sigil looks with the vowels, take it out and see how it looks.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
Yeah. And if you're looking at it and you're like, it just needs something. I used to draw like hearts at the end of like where the sigil would end. I would draw a heart, or like for stuff that I wanted to be kind of potent, I would draw like a skull and crossbones.
Right.
Just make it, it doesn't have to just be the straight lines. You can take those lines and swerve them and curve them and make it look quote unquote cursive, or for the pretty people.
Aesthetically pleasing people.
Yes.
Or I was just thinking, like, my older son. Hello.
Oh, my wife's putting gas in,
Oh,
and she's outside his window, and he's going, "Mama, I love you."
oh, I love that. But I was gonna say for my older son, Taylor, like everything is 9 for him, back to Odin and the Sigil tree, all that stuff like that. So if he was doing something, he could put like 9 dots around it or somewhere, or groups of 3 or something. There's so many different things you could do just to spice it up, or just put that one more touch, that personal touch on your sigil.
Yes, cheaper. Yeah, that would work really well.
Mm-hmm.
I think honestly it would look pretty cool, especially if he did like the stacks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So like if he did I'll send you like an example of like what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With the line and like the slashes, he could do 9 slashes.
He could 3 on one side, 6 on
like,
the other, maybe.
Or 3 going like 3 to the left.
Yep.
3 to the right, and then 3 to the left again.
Oh yeah.
And then inverse, 3 dots, 3 dots, 3 dots.
Ooh, that'd be a good one for him.
Yeah.
It's just infinite possibilities we could come up with this stuff. That would be amazing.
Yeah, for real. It's super simple, and like sigils can look complex and off the wall, but you could have the most extravagant thing and it just say peace. It just mean peace,
right,
or joy. Or you can have something that looks super simple, like you said, a line with 6 dots, and it could mean travel protection.
Absolutely. It's up to the person making it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is absolutely amazing. This is perfect for, I think, the listeners, especially if they have not done a sigil yet on their own, or it seems too overwhelming or too scary to even start. I got to say, I'm still hung up on the phone thing. I'm going to do that, and probably some form for my office, the office, the name of my company. But that one, oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh, I just thought about something.
What?
If you own a company,
I do.
Your logo is literally a sigil. Think about the Nike logo.
Oh.
What does it stand for? Or what is your motto? Just do it.
Yeah.
You don't, when you see the symbol, you don't even think about the fact that it's just do it. You see Nike and you just automatically, in your brain, your subconscious that's what it says.
That's interesting you said that, because I just had a new sign put up out front, and I did not use the words of the business name at all. It's only the image.
Right. That business image is literally your sigil for your store.
Yeah. That's cool. That's my sigil. I have a work sigil.
It's kind of funny how like things like that just work.
They just do, huh? And it's perfect for me, because even though my business, without saying the name, has nothing to do with witchcraft or my personal practice, in the logo there is a crow in it, which that is just part of me. But so it's a pretty cool sigil.
Yeah, and if you think about it, you take care of your crows. So while you're feeding your crows or doing anything for your crows, if you think about your business logo, that could be your way of charging it.
Oh, I like that. Absolutely, Justin. Absolutely. See how it all just comes together naturally?
Yeah, it just kind of works. It just flows.
It just does. Well, oh my gosh, I'm going to let you get back to your family. This has been, first and foremost, thank you to your family for letting us keep you away for a little bit and do this recording. I really do love talking with you, and I cannot wait. I'm going to book something, get you on the calendar for certainly a Loki episode, and then maybe something with Connor, if we can't combine those two all together.
Yeah, I really appreciate you letting me be on. Thank you to the listeners who said that y'all wanted me back. That y'all have no clue how happy that makes me. Oh. It really does, because sometimes I feel like I just ramble and it makes sense.
You know what though? Isn't that the best? Like, this isn't scripted, and I mean that's how I personally do my podcast. So it's to have somebody with your energy. I think it blends in really well to what my natural. Even though I like to be organized, it's nice just to talk about stuff. That's the best.
Yeah, I completely agree, and it's just it's always just so much fun coming on, and I could talk about this stuff all day and all night and not get tired of it.
That's amazing. That is perfect. Well, I have to say, I might put in a plug. How many people have you told about the new baby?
Not a lot.
Okay, I might say that I've got a big surprise as my opener. So if you let anybody know that we did this podcast of your friends and you haven't told them, they're gonna find out.
Oh, all my friends know.
Oh, they do. Okay, yeah.
My family doesn't know that I'm a practitioner.
Oh, I got, yeah, no, my mom doesn't either.
Yeah, they know, but they don't know.
Yeah.
Like they don't know that I got my lip pierced the other night, so that's gonna be a big surprise when we go to dinner in like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's yeah, you're gonna have a fun evening here coming up.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh, when did you get a lip ring? Hey, Megan's pregnant. That's what's gonna happen.
You know what, Justin? You might have planned that really well. Yeah, I've got this, but look, guess what? Okay, well, Justin, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing with all the listeners about the sigil work. I'm so excited to just get started on this and do my own right away.
Yeah, of course. And like I said, thank you for having me. If any of y'all have any questions, and you get kind of confused, feel free to just send me a DM on Instagram, and I will draw it out and two clicks, and
you'll have it.
Send you what I mean.
So that brings up a good point. I don't think I started this episode off with how people can reach out to you. Do you mind just going over that, and then I'll make sure to put it in the show notes?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Pagan Padre 0220. And if you're in the Witch Wednesdays Discord, I'm in there. It's the same name. And I, for some reason, just realized I'm not in your Discord, Charlene.
No, I don't know. For Witchy Work Wishes?
Yeah.
No, I don't really have one. I don't have one.
Oh, okay.
That's why you're not in it.
I'm on Discord.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought about having one that I was like, I didn't know how many people would actually be listening. I just wasn't sure when I first started. So I'm really happy with the amount of people that are logging in and listening. So that's probably something on my to-do list soon here.
I think we're at over 1,000 members in the Witch Wednesdays.
Ooh, that's awesome.
But yeah, it was, like you said, it was super fun.
I love it. Well, I think I might, I was starting to mention before, but I think I might put this in as that we've got a big surprise that you're going to announce in the podcast, just to pique everybody's interest.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Justin, so much again. And I cannot wait to talk to you on the next episode.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, well, that was super fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it just as much. I am all buzzed up about sigil magic and incorporating that more into my practice. I certainly dabbled in it a little bit here and there, but I really feel like that is going to be a very big part of what I'm going to be working with moving forward in lots of different areas. So I do thank you for joining me today. I'm really happy you were here. What are you doing? Ragnar. Now, next week's podcast is all about Yule and the amazing things we can bring into our practice with it. And after that, we're getting personal again, as I have a whole episode about shadow work. For now, though, I hope you're having a wonderful new moon, a great week, and I hope you have lots of holiday fun this weekend. I'll say goodbye for now, and I'll talk with you next week. Thank you for joining me today at Witchy Work Wishes, a place to find your weekly inspiration for bringing your personal witchcraft practice into your business, work, and office. For more information and additional content, please visit me online at witchyworkwishes.com. If you want to send me a personal note, please email me at info@witchyworkwishes.com. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Just search for Witchy Work Wishes.